I know you guys were given the picture, but I want to help you see practicing a problem with no picture. From a point on the ground, so it's good, draw the ground. It sounds silly, but even label it. Labeling helps you understand the problem. From a point on the ground, so this is a point on the ground, that's 47 feet from, so 47 feet, so this is my point, from the foot of a tree, or the base of a tree, the bottom of the tree. So draw a tree. So in some ways you are being graded on your picture. What I mean by that is it's not like how nice it looks like, it's the accuracy that you're actually going to be graded on. From a point on the ground, 47 feet away from the base. Notice how you're not like throwing a string up there or you're flying up there to get your jelly beans. The angle of elevation, so from this point, the angle of elevation, if you see the word elevation, think like an elevator. Well, why do you need an elevator? Think about it. Do you need an elevator with a one-story mall? No, you need it with multiple stories. So you're going up. So the angle of elevation would be, and then it tells you to verify that, the angle of elevation of the top of the tree is 35 degrees. So it's telling you from this point, this is 35 degrees. Find the height of the tree. This is not the height of the tree. Over here is the height. So height I'll call H. And then you have a picture that looks something like this. So definitely a lot easier if I give you the picture. Definitely a lot harder if I don't give you the picture. So that's why I wanted to practice drawing it with you. Alright, class. What's our given angle? 35. Let's label it. Class, this side is called the opposite. This one. So all of your objects are going to be straight or perpendicular to the ground. Okay, they're not leaning. They're not like the tree by the bathrooms that got blown over. This side is called the hypotenuse. And the third side over here is called the adjacent. On the count of three, we're going to say a trig ratio. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Tangent. We're going to be using tangent because I don't have anything for the hypotenuse. There is no variable and there is no numbers there. So I have tangent of how many degrees? Equals the opposite over the adjacent. So this would be considered an equation. I like seeing equations. Or you can do something like theta equals opposite over the adjacent. And then we're just going to do our substitutions. Tangent of 35 equals. Remember, you wouldn't be lazy in showing your work. And then I put this one over 1. Partner A, tell partner B, how do you solve proportions? Royce, how do I solve proportions? Royce, tell me, what do I get when I cross multiply? Did you guys see what I did there? When I'm multiplying these two, I've seen students in the past, they do crazy things like multiply 35 times 47, they add 35 plus 47. Here, this is kind of like one, it's together. Okay, you don't break it apart. There I have my calculator ready equation. Class, should I press the inverse? We're not using the inverse because we're not. Partner B, tell partner A. I'm not using the inverse because we're not. Kaylee asks, why are we not using the inverse? We're not switching in. We're also not finding an angle. The unknown is a side length. Okay, so we put that in our calculator. tangent of 35. I'm going to use extra parentheses. Class to the nearest foot, this is approximately what? 33. And my units was feet. Remember, I thought I told you guys a way to kind of check your answer using properties of geometry. If I find the complement of 35, the answer is 55 degrees, because then a triangle sum theorem equals a 180. So this is the largest angle. This produces the largest side. They gave us the medium angle. 55 compared to 90 and 35 is the middle, or medium. Medium gives us the medium side. Therefore, I expect my answer to be the smallest angle to be the smallest side, and that is the case, 33 feet. So I'm trying to make sense of the problem, gives me an opportunity to kind of check my answer.